We're going to Fantasy Springs! What's up, my dudes? It's Demi, and yes, we are going to the opening day of Fantasy Springs at Tokyo Disney Resort. Fantasy Springs is a brand new expansion to Tokyo DisneySea Park. It's going to feature 4 completely new attractions. There is a brand new Frozen attraction, a brand new Tinkerbell attraction, a brand new Peter Pan attraction, and the first ever Tangled attraction. This land will also feature themed shopping and dining to these attractions, including the very first real-life Snuggly Duckling from Tangled. But that's not all that we're doing on this exciting trip. We are also going to Universal Japan, the birthplace of Super Nintendo World, and where you can still ride Jaws. So many of you have been asking me to visit the Japan parks, and I am so excited that this is finally happening. So please be sure to watch these Japan videos. Make sure you give them big thumbs up, comment, share. It really helps get these videos seen by more people and really helps the channel. As you can imagine, this trip is very pricey. So if you really want to support our Japan adventures, consider joining us over on Patreon. On there, you'll get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, access to our Discord community, a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like these Japan videos to this channel. And by the way, our Patreon community knew about this trip a month ago, and they are so excited that I'm finally sharing with all of you. So if you want to know some behind the scenes tea and everything that's coming up on the channel as well, make sure to join us over on Patreon, and we really do appreciate all of your support. Now let's talk about this itinerary, because this is a 10-day jam-packed trip. We'll start our journey from New York City, of course, head 2 hours north to Montreal for a layover, and then a 14-hour coach trip to Tokyo Narita Airport. So Narita is actually a little bit outside of regular Tokyo. Haneda Airport is actually in Tokyo, but we couldn't get that airport. And that's actually going to add on a little bit more time because our trip is not over yet. From Narita, we are going to be taking the train and then the bullet train to Osaka, because we're going to kind of go all the way west to go back east. So it's going to be another 4 hours or more to get to our Osaka hotel. So about 20 hours of travel is technically our first day. So our real first day when we're in Japan, our first day will be exploring Osaka. Our second day will be going to Universal Studios Japan, which is in Osaka. Our third day is a day trip to Kyoto before we head that night to Tokyo Disney. Our fourth day will be in Tokyo Disneyland. There is no park hopping in the Tokyo parks, so we'll be spending the whole day in Tokyo Disneyland. It's going to be very similar to Magic Kingdom in Disneyland in California. And then the next day will be the opening day of Fantasy Springs at Tokyo DisneySea, and we're going to be spending obviously that day in Tokyo DisneySea, and also the next day in Tokyo DisneySea. In case we didn't get to finish everything in Fantasy Springs, we have no idea how crazy it's going to be, and also to experience the rest of the park. And it's supposed to be the most beautiful and unique Disney park in the world, and I am so excited to finally be visiting it. After 3 days in Tokyo Disney, we are going to be traveling and staying in Tokyo proper and seeing the city for about like 2.5 days. That half day is our travel day back to New York. We have to do that 14-hour coach trip back to Montreal, and then again from Montreal back to New York. So it's a lot of stuff, very little time, and then actually right after we get back, I have to head back down to Orlando for my pass holder previews for Tiana's Bayou Adventure and the opening of DreamWorks Land at Universal Orlando. So stay tuned, there's so much coming. Also, I would love to know if you would want to watch our travel day and our days outside of the parks in Osaka, Kyoto, and Tokyo. Let me know in the comments, is that something that you would be interested in watching? Should I make those videos, or do you just want to see the park videos? I won't be offended either way. Just let me know, because if you don't want me to make those videos in, you know, outside of the parks, then and I do it and then nobody watches it, that's a lot of work for me. So again, I won't be offended if you say, no, I'm not that interested, I just want to see the parks. I just want to know what you guys want to see, and I'm here to give whatever you want to see to you. Also, I know I'm sitting down, but you may have noticed that I am wearing my Walking with Purpose design that you can pick up in the Magical Hijinx Teespring store, along with a lot of other Magical Hijinx merch. It's listed in the description box below. I am also excited to announce that my husband, aka Mr. Antics, will be joining me on this Japan adventure, and he is not happy. I'm just kidding. He's not happy that he has to do a 14-hour flight, and I don't blame him. So please make sure to watch these videos so he knows that this trip was worth it. I know he's gonna have a good time once we're there, but listen, 14 hours, oof, that's the longest flight I've ever done, and I am hoping that we can sleep through most of it. And while Mr. Antics won't be on the main channel, he will be in exclusive videos over on Patreon. So if you want to see all of our adventures with Mr. Antics, everyone always loves when he makes an appearance over there. Make sure you join us over on Patreon. I am beyond excited for this next adventure and to share every magical moment with you all. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes on this channel. Follow me on all the socials at Magical Hijinx on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and to keep up for real-time content. And if you want even more behind the scenes content, and again, to support this channel, make sure you join us over on Patreon. Thank you all so much for your love and incredible support. It means the absolute world to me, and I am so excited to bring you along to Japan. So, until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye!